All right. The first step of your research proposal or your research process is developing a topic proposal. And the reason that this is so important is because it gets you to start thinking about the process and the paper ahead of time. And it also allows for you to get feedback before you write the entirety of the paper. But it also provides you an opportunity to really kind of narrow the focus of what could be a really broad issue. So the objective of your topic proposal is to obviously present your chosen topic, explore your research question, and to justify the value of your choice and your proposed argument. What's at stake here? Why does this matter? Why write about this at all? Why explore this issue at all? So the benefit is because it helps provide you with an opportunity to develop the background and the implications of your issue. When we start talking about the various different components of what goes into an argumentative essay, one of those components is background information. And this is for you to get an upfront or to get ahead of the game by getting familiar with the background and the ins and outs of your issue. And also to help you start thinking of those larger implications or your so what. And then again, another benefit is to kind of see what's out there in terms of research. I'm not saying that you have to do any specific type of research at this point in the research process, because you'll be working on your annotated bibliographies following this assignment. But it's important to know that you've chosen a topic that you're going to be able to find enough information to support your position. So where to start? I suggest that you start with a research question. Think about your topic and then generate a variety of questions that relate to that issue. Because remember, this is not an expository paper. I'm not asking you to write an informative research paper on the topic or the issue itself. You're going to create an argument based on a position that you present. So some ideas of or examples of research questions. What is the impact of censorship of young adult fiction? What are the advantages or disadvantages of restrictions to the First Amendment and free speech? How has social media impacted relationships? How has social media impacted younger generations? These are all, I think, controversial issues or questions that focus on an issue that could be controversial. What to include in your topic proposal? Well, obviously you want to include your proposed topic, and this is going to take up a sentence of your proposal. You also, and this is kind of the heart, the meat and the potatoes of your topic proposal. You want to provide a description of your topic and a justification of that topic or the chosen issue. So why in the grand universe, why have you chosen this particular issue to explore? And again, when choosing your topics, I urge you all to look at something that you're able to remain critical about. Don't choose something that you're so passionate about that you can't look at it from another perspective, because part of an argument is looking at the other side and being able to examine your own preformed ideas critically. like, for example, I would never write a paper on stem cell research because I have my idea or my viewpoint on that is so, it's hard for me to look at any benefit of that issue, mainly because, not because it has anything to do about where they get the stem cells from or anything like that, but mainly because of how it's proposed to be used for people with spinal cord injuries and things like that. Anyways, ask me about it some other time. My viewpoint on that issue is it's hard to not be emotional about it because it affects me personally in a way that I can't be critical or objective about it. So I want you to choose topics that you're interested in, that you're curious about, that you have some sort of vested connection to, but I also want you to produce a good, solid research paper where people are going to be looking at your ideas critically, and I'm asking you to look at your ideas critically and to put yourself on the flip side of that. So keep that in mind. How is this topic relevant to today, to now, to our society? Why is it worth exploring? And what are the larger implications? Why does that matter? How does it influence us culturally, legally, societally, that type of thing? In the grand scheme, why does it matter? And finally, the end of your topic proposal, you want to include a tentative. And I say tentative because the more you do your research, the more, you explore things, your thesis claim or your thesis position or what you think you want to write about may change. I had a student a couple of semesters ago, he wanted gambling to be legalized in all states. And the more research he did, the more he started to disagree with his own opinion. So it's going to change, and it probably should change the more you educate yourself on your issue and your topic. So that's why I say tentative thesis, statement, or claim. Tell the reader how you interpret the significance of the subject matter under discussion. So what, as of this point, is the position that you intend to take, or what's the argument you intend to make. So it's not, I'm not asking you to write a 5-page paper or anything like that, but I am asking you to really thoughtfully think about your topic proposal, because the stuff that you put into your topic proposal, especially when it comes to background information and things like that, that's stuff that you can reuse for your final essay. So keep that in mind as you're working on your topic proposal. If you have any questions, any concerns, if you want to run topic ideas by me, please feel free to reach out and let me know what you guys are thinking.